Good morning. Look at the sheer state of me, how I'm starting this week's vlog. This, like, I can't stop twisting that and that's why it's sticking up. So that's a problem. Lewis stayed up last night watching the NFL and he came to bed at like 3 o'clock and I couldn't sleep properly, and then he's obviously stayed in bed this morning. Me and Pablo had gone downstairs at about 8:30ish and sat watching TV. It's currently like 11 o'clock now. He left not that long ago for work, and I've just come up to sort myself out and get a little bit ready for the day because I'm going to go to the gym. However, because I've been wearing a bobble, I've now got like a major kink in my hair, and also I am like white as anything because I did my tan on Wednesday last week because obviously I was at that event. Can I help? You're literally such a cheeky boy. You're a cheeky boy. I know, baby boy. I know. I love you too. Oh, honestly, he's so cool. You're a good boy, aren't you? I know, baby boy. Thank you. Right. No, you have to go down. You're shit. You know that, right? Good boy. Come on. Oh my goodness. Mum needs to get ready. So yeah, I ended up doing my tan on Wednesday last week, so I'm literally like pretty much all like tiger bready. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to show you my Look Fantastic bits because I have 3 parcels here that I've still not shared, and I've had them for 2-3 weeks possibly. I've had them for quite a while. So the first one is a Look Fantastic beauty box. So in this I had some eyelash curlers which I have been using. Then we have, obviously, we also have a Molten Brown bath and shower gel, which I've still not opened my other one, I don't think. It's in my, oh, that smells quite nice. I can use that in my bath. Then we have an Iconic London Triple Threat Mascara. It's in the shade Black. I'm still dying to try a brown mascara. I've not yet opened this. I don't want to open it for the wand because obviously, if you're well aware, some products don't last ages once you've opened it. So this one's 6 months. So once you've actually cracked the seal on the product, you have 6 months to use it. So I don't want to open it just yet because I'm still getting through my Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I have been loving this. Like, I've really enjoyed it. We've got a Neutrogena Hydra Boost Hyaluronic Acid Water Gel. I presume this is like face twice daily. I presume it's a bit like a moisturiser. Oh, sorry about that light. That's really annoying. Is that better? Kind of. Kind of. Then we have 2 Philip Kingsley mini products here. So these are the moisture balancing. We've got the shampoo and we've got the conditioner. I actually have this shampoo. Yep, I do. I have this shampoo and I have dug it back out of the surface to be using at the moment. So I'm excited to have some little travel minis. They're always handy. And then I've also got the Laneige Water Bank Hyaluronic Cream Moisturiser, which I prefer the darker shade of this, but I think I've got another 2 pots of this, like little travel size one, and this is just what it looks like. So it is very small, but for travelling and stuff, like say if you're just going away for the weekend, it is literally perfect. And you don't get that much in it, to be fair. Like I feel like there's a lot of product like not filling the item, if that makes sense, which is a shame, yes. But that's just what's in Look Fantastic beauty box. Then we had a Tweezerman parcel come, which I'm excited for this. They popped me an email a few weeks back. So we've got some eyelash curlers. So with this, I actually didn't expect to get the eyelash curlers in the Look Fantastic beauty box. But I'm excited for these. These are gold, and Tweezerman are meant to be like a really good brand. So I'm definitely excited for these. And they also have in there, I don't know if you can see with the reflection, but they also have some more replacements for this bit. So when that gets like a little shitty, if that makes sense, you can switch it over. Then we have a glass nail file. Personally, I don't use glass nail files simply because like a nail file is like a porous product. I have just the recyclable ones rub in it after each use on clients anyway. I would probably never use this on a client. I've never used a glass nail file, so if anybody has, let me know in the comments what it's like. And then lastly we have some cuticle nippers, so I'm definitely excited to give these a try. I am in the need for some new cuticle nippers as well, because I feel like mine are going a little bit blunt, so I do need to pick up a new pair. So I held off picking up a new pair because I knew these were coming, so I'm definitely going to give these a go. And then lastly we have the Look Fantastic Valentine's Day edit that comes in this pink bag. It's literally the same shade as my PJs, and all you do is open it up and I'll show you what's in here. So we've got quite a lot of products basically. It's quite a big bag and it's literally so cute for like holidays and stuff, if you wanted to obviously continue using it, or like if you wanted to use it as a little bag for traveling and stuff. It is really, really cute, and I love the little fantastic like pouches that you receive in some of the beauty boxes and stuff. So the first item we've got is a Sol de Janeiro number 59 mini mists, which I love these. I think these are so good. They're so handy. You can just chuck them in your bag and take them with you anywhere. We also have a vitamin C brightening facial mask from Beauty Pro. It's a sheet mask as well, which is always fun. And vitamin C is literally so good at making your skin... What? 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 Is it because you can't get to me because the box is there? Is that better? Is that better? You're a cheeky boy. So yeah, we have the vitamin C face mask, and like I was saying, vitamin C is really good for making your skin glow and just being really like glass skin like. Then we also have a Glow Hub product. So this is a lip gloss slash lip balm type of product. I do already have one of these, but in a different shade. You might have seen me use it in previous years. This is more like a peachy nude, which is fun. I think it's the shade Milked. I've not tried it yet in this colour, so I don't know what colour difference it would be like. Then we have a Bondi Sands Glow Matte One Day Tan Instant Wash Off Flawless Body Mist. So I believe this will be like a bit like body makeup, obviously in tan form. I've yet to try this. I was going to take it when we went away for last week in Manchester with Alana, but I forgot to grab it, to be honest. And then I just ended up picking up my Sol de Janeiro bronzing glitter, like body glitter. Next we have an Elemis Pro Collagen Rose Cleansing Balm. So I've not tried this one, however I have tried the standard one and I really, really like the standard one. So I'm excited to give this a go. I'm not too keen on the smell because I don't really like the smell of flowers. They just smell like dead granny-ish to me and it's just not a vibe, but I presume this will just be obviously the same consistency in a different scent. No, you can wait. You're a cheeky boy. This is what he does, like if we're having tea, he'll come over with a toy and he'll do that and cry next to me and Lewis. You can't always have the attention. You're cheeky. You shouldn't laugh at him, should you? Because it's like a child, but hey ho, I can't help it because I just find him absolutely hilarious most of the time. Next up we have a Dr. Levi, whatever you want to call it. I'm not quite sure on the brand name for this. This is an intense stem cell eye booster, so I presume it's an eye cream. So I'm excited to give that a go because I'm always looking for new eye creams and stuff because I do really love an eye cream. I just like my eyes to be moisturised. Then we have Mini, a really mini. What would you even, how much is this? 4ml. Tan Lux Face Drops, Illuminating Self Tan Drops, light to medium. Look how tiny that is with the little pipette. That is literally so cute, especially for travelling as well. Like if you wanted to take a little face tan but you didn't want to take your bigger one, it's probably really good. Then we have the iconic London Sheer Blush. So I've yet to try this, but here is the colour that you can see there. It is in the shade Rose Riot. It does look quite a nice colour, like I'm quite loving the little nudie pink colour. It's very like subtle. but again, I'm yet to try it. Then we have the Colour Wow Extra Large Bombshell Volumizer. Now, some of you, if you've watched like my hair stuff, will know that I do actually have this now. It is a mousse, so you run it through your hair when it is still wet. You can do it when it's dry, but I find it leaves my hair with like a little greasy tinge, and don't really like it. So I use this when my hair is wet and get quite a few pumps going through my hair and then blow dry it in. But the only problem is this will probably work better if you do a bouncy blow dry, or if you use a Dyson Airwrap or something like that, I believe, because my struggle is I can't really do my own hair that well, especially when I'm drying it. That's the problem. And I don't really want to put this on before using like the straighteners and stuff, or like a curling tool, just because it's not really, it's like applying on my hair wet, and I don't really want that because then it'll cause heat damage to my hair because my hair's wet and I'm putting a hot tool on it, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is everything that you can receive in the Valentine's collection. I don't know how much this is. I don't know where my phone is, otherwise I would check. But I'll update you all later on how much it is, or I'll pop the link and everything. I'll pop a screenshot and I'll pop the link in the description, in fact, for the Look Fantastic Valentine's Day edit. I'm not too sure if my discount does work on this because obviously it is an edit. I think at some point it will, just like the Black Friday box. So just keep checking, and maybe my code works or not. If it does, I'll post a little screenshot on everything and let you all know on the screen if it is working on the Look Fantastic Valentine's Day edit bag. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly get dressed. I'm gonna go down and have something to eat, and then I'm actually gonna head to the gym because I've not been since last week. I couldn't go Thursday because I didn't have time, because obviously we was at the event, and obviously I had to sort Pablo out and stuff in the morning and walk him and all that kind of stuff. I didn't go on Friday because I had like a pretty scattered day, and in the morning, what was I doing? Oh, I think I was doing my Polaroids. So I was actually crafting. Basically, I was doing my Polaroids and stuff like that with my scrapbook, and I just thought, you know what, I'd rather do this and keep busy. Saturday I worked, Friday I was scattered, today I'm working scattered again. So I'm going to try and get to the gym before I have somebody booked in. And then I'm pretty much working every day this week, but it's obviously like scattered timings and stuff, which is fine. Then I'm still torn on what to do for our birthday weekend, because we have Paris, but then I was thinking of doing a little setup for like Lewis. Like, obviously it's my birthday as well on the Monday, but I was thinking of doing a little setup for kind of like us both on the Saturday. But it is the Saturday I am meant to be working, because I'm not working the following weekend because we're in Paris. I don't know whether just to enjoy having the time off to spend our birthdays together, but in the same breath, it's like Lewis will be working in the morning, which is fine. It gives me time to sort everything and obviously get everything set up. So I don't know what to do. Do I do it on a Sunday and ask Jack to take him to squash or something? I'm still torn on what to do for work that weekend, to be honest. I really am unsure. And I just can't decide. It's stressing me out because I have asked my friend Jess to do us a cake, but I don't know if she is or not. She hasn't let me know, so I don't know whether just to make one myself. I'm not 100% sure. I might double check with her and see what's going on with that, and then I can make my decision. But yeah, that is just my little catch up for this morning, and I'm going to crack on with the day. We do need to head to Homesense at some point this week. I want to get in Homesense and I need to get in Home Bargains. One, I need another Febreze. We did go to B&M's yesterday, couldn't find the Febreze, forgot the Febreze, and couldn't find the mugs yet again. So that's just fantastic. I'm sick to death of looking for these frigging mugs. It's driving me insane. Literally pissing me off. To the point where I didn't go to B&M's all last week until yesterday. And I'm just like over it. It's just pissing me off now. I just want this fucking mug, and it's clearly not coming back in stock anywhere, or people are just buying it. And what else do we need to do? I don't know. I've asked everybody for the Polaroids for my camera now for my birthday. So that is my birthday request, is like the Instax mini Polaroids, so I can obviously use them. And I'm just enjoying it. I'll do a scrapbook update as well, because I feel like I've done a few more pages since I last showed you last week, like 2 or 3, and then in my travel scrapbook I've done my front page as well, so I can show you that. But yeah, that's enough rambling. This intro is already long enough. But yeah, let's crack on with a new week and get going with whatever we need to do. I feel like Paris is just coming up so fast and I actually can't even deal with it because I feel like I don't even know what I want to wear again. Anywho, scrapbook update, really quick. So, you would have watched me do my mini one last week. I've put a Polaroid there. I've actually printed that out for Lewis because he has a clear case and he wanted one of the Polaroids to put in the back of his phone case. So that is from when we went to Josh and Caroline's cabins. Got all my little charms on it. Then obviously this is the one that I will be taking to Paris and doing the Polaroids each day. So in my little pouch here, I've just popped a couple of stickers and I've just popped some paper scraps in there as well in case I wanted to use any. I feel like that's one of my little many pleasures in life, is actually going on holiday, to be honest. Just getting away from home. Obviously we've had the house this year, so it's been a little bit different. I've not been at home with my parents feeling the need to obviously go away. And we've obviously been doing stuff with the house. So yeah, that's my little travel scrapbook. Then we have the main one. Look how thick it's getting. I'm going to have to take some of these little inserts out because it's getting so big now, which I'm kind of glad about because obviously that's the whole point of a scrapbook, is it getting full and just full of life in there. I've just got two little, what they called, photo booth prints in there, me and Alana, and then me and Mum, because I need to put me and Mum back upstairs really. And then in here, I've popped in some Polaroids at the front, as you can see, and that is what my little pouch is for at the front. I haven't got anything in the pouch quite yet, which is here. So I don't really know what to put in that, to be honest. I'm not really quite sure. I just wanted the little thingy bits at the front. I've popped in a Polaroid in Amsterdam now, just because I felt like it filled the page out a tiny bit more, like, didn't really know what else to put in it. Then obviously we've got another turkey. You've seen all of these ones. Why is my page stuck together? What's it stuck on? That bit keeps getting stuck to something, I don't understand what. The thing I still need, and I talk about all the time, is like my titles, because I've still not got my stamper. I need to order that. I am currently in the process of also looking at some, do you like birthday bits for Pablo, because he's won on the 26th of Feb, and we've had him since the 25th of May. Still my all-time favourite page. And then we get on to Mexico again. I need the stamper to do some titles on that. Got 2 Mexico pages because I took quite a lot of pictures. We were there for 2 weeks, so that's fine. Then we have a new turkey spread, which I think I did show you last week, and I've just done a little flippy up thing, just because I had more pictures than I had more pictures than the pages, but obviously I didn't want to just use them, 12 pictures for one page, like it just seemed pointless. Then we have the house, when we bought the house, and again I've added a Polaroid, put some stickers in. I've done another little flippy up like before and after, so I need to obviously do the stamps on that, and then the title as well. And then lastly we have my most recent one. So the house one I did yesterday morning, and then the dusk one, which is this one, I did last night, and I've used the candle that they sent in that PR box. I cut up the candle and I've done a little flappy flap. Obviously I took my mum to those both events. I've put them both together rather than separate, because I've done, obviously one page is the first event we went to and then the other page is the second, and I have only used one photo booth strip in here, as you can see, because I didn't want to use both of them because I wanted one in my dressing room still. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next. What have we got? I think it's Buying Pablo. I think Buying Pablo is up next. Then after that will be, pretty sure it's like Christmas Day and Boxing Day, to be honest with you. And then after that is when we went away to the cabins for Josh and Caroline. And then the ones after that will literally be, to be honest, I could do a birthday spread. I'm unsure on whether or not to do a birthday spread. But yeah, that'll be my next agenda. And then Paris, it depends how many pictures I take and stuff, to be honest, if whether or not I do a birthday spread. Because I might not, I might do, we'll see. But yeah, I just slot in my photo booth pictures in the scrapbook like that, and I just think it looks really cute. I'm definitely going to drag Lewis back to the photo booth place in the little town in Paris if I can. Like, we're going to try and get to one anyways, what my plan is. Simply because I want to put it in the front of my scrapbook. And then birthday present idea for Lewis is, I actually picked these up in B&M's the other week when I went to the Fullwood one, and I put them back. I didn't realise it was a 2-pack. I had no idea. I thought it was just the one, and I thought it was just like a thick frame. But this is very much neutral vibes to the point where it matches the front room really well. So what I thought I would do is, if I nip to possibly like the Range when I am going on my ventures out to Homesense. I think I'm going to go Wednesday morning because Wednesday is usually my rest day from the gym. So I think I'm going to go Wednesday morning, and I'm going to get some wallpaper, I think. We're just going to take some samples and pretend we're having wallpaper at home, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to stick Polaroids of me and Lewis in there. I don't know how many I'll fit in. I don't know if it's just to do 4 and keep them central, but I think I'm going to do them in black and white, because I do think if I'm doing something like this, I do feel like I will prefer the black and white vibe. So I'm going to get the wallpaper and then stick the Polaroids in. So that's one of my Christmas presents for Lewis. We will have 8 Polaroids because there is 2 frames. And then in the front room, where we've got the little, what would you call it, like, it's not a print, but it's like a, like artwork, if you will, I don't know, it's from Next, and you can turn it on and off, and it's got the LED lights in it. These like literally match the colour vibe for there. I'm going to put one, I'm thinking, on either side of that. I'll show you now quickly, because Pablo was just in the garden before I set off to the gym, because I have just eaten my lunch, my breakfast, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, here is the thingy that I mean, but I'm thinking of doing them, do you know, like that, and then putting one on the other side, and then obviously it'll have the Polaroids of me and Lewis in there. So I'm thinking that is a really good idea, and to be honest, for the value for money, £4, I did buy this in B&M's with Lewis yesterday, and he actually did pay for it, funnily enough. So he's paid for part of his own birthday present, but never mind. But I think I'm also going to save 2 spaces on there, like one for Paris and one for Disney. So as you can see, me in the thingy. So that is just one of my little wrap-up ideas for Lewis's birthday that I'm planning on doing. We'll obviously do it together and everything. But yeah, actually, Love Island catch-up. What the hell is going on? I actually can't even do it. I've got Love Island on now. This is a really old season. It's Millie and Liam. And like Liberty and Jake. I don't even know how long ago that was, to be honest with you. It's several years back now. Chloe Burrows. But yeah. Belle is going for Scott now. Like, we've just had the movie night and the dumping. It's Monday, so it means we're going to see what's going on with Belle and Scott, because Leanne's just deaded it with Scott because he's being a prick. I can't stand Scott. I think he's literally such a slime ball of a man, and he's irritating me so much. It's like, these are the consequences of your own actions. Same with Lucinda. These are the consequences of your own actions. Same with Sean. Consequences of your own actions. If you don't like it, don't do the actions, and you won't have the consequences. Well, would you look at that? But anyway, he's just come back in now, so I'm going to go and quickly spray the front room with some for Breeze, and then we're going to head to the gym because it is 2 minutes to 12, so I need to kind of get back as soon as possible and aim to get back for like 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish. Then I can prep everything, have some lunch, prep all my bits and bobs for my client coming for her nails. So yeah. What's the matter? Wanna come see? Say hello everybody, I'm such a gorgeous boy. I'm such a gorgeous boy. We have some more items from ASOS. I didn't show you last week's ones. I forgot. Basically, if you watched in the other week video, not last week, the week before, I weren't feeling my best self, we'll say. I'm due on Sunday as well, like this Sunday coming for me, which I'll be already on whilst you're watching this. So I'm probably going to feel even shitter this week, but hey ho. That's live. So I thought I'd show you the bits from ASOS. I'm really into my jean finding era at the moment, and I've got quite a few in my wardrobe that I need to sell because I've got a lot now. I feel like the ones that I liked like this time last year probably aren't my kind of vibe, and I'm really struggling with finding jeans. So you've got a sticker on. So the first pair I've picked up are these ones from Collusion. I got these in a waist 32, leg 34. Now, I do already have another ASOS pair that I wore in Manchester in last week's vlog. Really like them. They're a waist 32, leg 34, and they fit fine. Like the leg is fine. The leg on these, however, is a little bit longer, so I'm not quite sure on what ASOS. Maybe I need to actually measure, because I don't know if ASOS are just really fucking short and getting the measurements wrong, or if these are just like really long and not actually a 34 and longer. Then we actually have an ASOS pair. Now I really like these, to be fair, and I spoke briefly in a vlog or two ago about really wanting to try the Maybe jeans, and this is a colourway that they actually have. These aren't Maybe, I will say, they're not. They are just ASOS. Because I thought if I can just pick up a pair on ASOS and save myself 90 Great British pounds, that would be really handy dandy. However, these just don't seem to be coming up long enough for me in the slightest. They are quite literally ankle swingers, and I don't know what it is about ASOS and the pant sizing. I don't understand why they can't get it right. Like, why do I need to specify countless times that your leg sizes are just so short, and I just can't understand it. This is like a petite range in my opinion, because I'm an average height. I'm 5'6". I do have a longer body, which means I do need a little bit more space, but that is why you tend to go for like more high-waisted items, so you've got more material up here, if that makes sense, to give for my longer body. So yeah, these are a little bit short, some would say. Like, I don't feel like I'm going to be able to wear them comfortably with a pair of trainers. And so these, the other ones are a size 14, because I'm beginning to learn that sizing up in clothing isn't too bad of an issue. Throwback to like high school me, wearing this size of clothing, I would have been on the floor in the changing rooms crying my eyes out. However, the style and way I want to wear my jeans is just not right for my body. Like, it needs some kind of size up type of movement, because otherwise my body is, I'm quite a curvy girl, okay? So to actually, in realistic terms, my waist is bigger than, my waist is smaller than my hips, which is where I obviously have the issues. So when I do walk, some of my clothes do rise a little bit, and that's what really annoys me as well. But anywho, how I would like to wear them is just like at my belly button or just below my belly button, and I'm finding it really hard to find clothes that obviously fit nice. Again, the ASOS jeans that I wore last weekend when me and Alana went out in Manchester, they were nice, but again, they were just too short. Like with ASOS, I'm really getting frustrated shopping on there at the moment, especially for like bottoms, especially jeans, because I'm trying to be able to share the jeans that I'm wearing so other people can think, you know what, I'm like similar size, similar build, similar height, I'm going to go and purchase them because I know that they fit her. And this is what I'm kind of like trying to, well, I struggle so to find some jeans that fit everybody, but this is where I'm skeptical of the Molly May ones. I think the models on Molly May are blatantly oversizing the size that they should be, and like they're wearing a bigger size. Like these are a size 16, mind you. They're a size 16, UK 16, right? And when I've measured them to the collusion ones that are a size 12, or a size 14 even, they're exactly the same waistband, like they're the same size. So ASOS are getting something wrong. They really are getting something wrong here, and I just can't comprehend it. What size are they? They're just a straight up, yeah, just a straight up UK 16. The UK 16. Pablo, we're trying to have a serious chat here. Can you take your toy into the other room, please? Thank you. And I'm just getting really, really frustrated with all of this. Anywho, they're the jeans. Then we have another new blazer. I'm trying to build my Paris wardrobe, okay? And if I'm being 100% honest, I'm kind of struggling a little bit. I've gone for this cream blazer because I've been after a cream one for the longest of times. I've gone for a size medium, I want to say, because the others are having a medium. I did get a large in some and they were just too big, so I thought that's what I'm going to go for. The buttons are like a woody black kind of colour. And yeah, I thought that would look nice for Paris if I feel like I needed it. I'm going to obviously check the weather beforehand, but I am going to try these bits on and see how I get on, because I do have the brushed one and I do really want to wear that, but again I need to see the weather because if it depends on the weather. So I've got a travel day outfit, I've got an outfit for when we arrive type of thing that I want to get changed into more than likely for when we're going for a wander. Then I have Disneyland Paris outfit, which will be my travel outfit that I wore the day before. Then we have the Saturday, which I'll be wearing like an outfit for the full day, and then we also have the Sunday, and then I'll be changing into my travel outfit to come home in. I hope that makes sense. So I do technically need like 3 outfits overall. Who's texting? Is it this? Yeah. Oh my god, Lewis, I can check in for Paris tonight. That's so weird. Okay, anywho. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try some of these on and I'll quickly show you. I'll put the jeans on with the blazer and everything and we'll give you a quick roundup. Sorry, that was really like long intro, and I'm wearing pink again. Obviously, I just like the colour pink. In my opinion, I can totally size up in this. I feel like it's just pulling. I do want to lose boobage. I fucking hate that my boobs have grown back in. Like, it physically irritates the life out of me. But these jeans are really nice, but just don't feel like they're fitting long enough. I'm just not, I don't know, I'm unsure. Like, this blazer is really nice. I think I need to size up in it. So I think this is going to have to be a return and I'm going to have to get the bigger size. Do I just order the bigger size and then send one back? These are the jeans. So they are, I have popped them on pretty low waisted. I do like them. I kind of want to keep them. Let me go and get a shoe. The blazer's going to have to come off and I'm going to have to just rock the sports bra because I am sweating. The house is cold then hot, then cold then hot, then cold then hot. It's just non-stop. I'm going to pop the shoes on that I'm going to wear, essentially, in Paris. They're not too bad. I quite like these actually, now that I've got them on. But it makes me want to get the Molly May ones. So these, like, they're pretty low, and obviously, just ignore the fact that I'm chubby at the moment. But I like how the leg fits. And I like that you can kind of see the trainer, but I'm just worried that walking round they'll rise, but that's why I got the bigger size to prevent that. They're not too bad, to be fair. I might keep these because I do really like the colour of them. They're quite nice. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think. I do quite like these actually now. Oh, I just wish they were like an inch longer, and that's what frustrates me. Just like that much longer. Do you know what I mean? We'll see. Then we have the collusion ones. So these, look how these fit. Now, there's no gaping at all. What the hell? I love these, but again, I might have to length size down in them and send a pair back because they are just slightly long. I would like them tapered in a bit. I don't know whether to ask Lewis's mum, to ask the lady that does all of his alterations to alter them. I might ask her on Wednesday when she comes for nails tomorrow actually. But these are the other ones. So like there's still some room. Bearing in mind these are a 12. But that is the length with a trainer. So they are very, very long in my opinion. And they are a little bit gappy, like baggy here. But because like my crotch ends there. So there's still all of that left. I mean, you could have them super high-waisted. But that's just giving Simon Cowell and it's not what I want. Then they would be a perfect length. But because I don't want to wear them there, then they need to come down a bit. So yeah, maybe I need to downsize in these as well. So I'll get them ordered and then we'll reevaluate tomorrow when it arrives. But yeah, I do like these as well for Paris actually. So I like both of them. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Right, it's currently Wednesday and I've come out. We're at Homesense. I need to look for like a little buffet for the front room because Louise keeps banging on about a little one rather than keep getting the big one out because we want the fire on sometimes and we can't have the buffet out because if the fire's on, it's too close to fire. All that kind of stuff. I need to nip in Home Bargains. I don't know what I need. Oh, Febreze. Then I need to nip to Boots and get Louis some plasters. Pets at Home is on the agenda because I need Pablo's chew sticks. He's running out of them, basically. And then I need to get him some of his sprats. But yeah, we're going to go and have a mooch, have a bit of a shopping day. See what we can find. Don't really know what there is. It's just wet outside. It's not that cold. I'm quite warm. But yeah, that is the plan of action for today. Pop this down here. I've got on a really old perfume. It is my YSL Black Opium. I haven't worn it in donkeys and it's all I can smell on myself. It smells so nice. I had a client use it last week and I was like, oh my god, what the hell are you wearing? Because it smells so nice. And I was like, I really recognise the scent. And it was Black Opium, the pink one. Well, the black bottle with the pink liquid, and I'm obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, Homesense, and then do I nip in TK Maxx? I don't really know. We'll see. If I don't find what I want in Homesense, we'll go in TK Maxx. But this TK Maxx here, because we've got a Homesense next door, they don't really have much homeware. It's a lot of like clothing. So often I don't really need to go in. So yeah, we'll go and see what we find. And we'll do a catch up on Love Island later because it's getting. In fact, no, we'll do a catch up on Love Island tomorrow. After we've watched tonight's, because that looks juicy and my skin's having a breakout, some dew on Sunday, so that's just fantastic. How cute is this little lamp with a bow on? It's a rechargeable one. I don't think it'll be that bright though. How much is it? $14.99. Look at it. I love that. I also really like this lamp for the front room. It's 30 quid. I do want another one in the corner. That's so nice. I've got this buffet as well, but I don't think it matches the sofa that well. And it's really annoying. There's one there, but it's more of a chair, but that literally matches the sofa so well. I like that. All I've found is Pablo's birthday present. So I've got him a cake and then a little party hat, and then I've got some more bits for him in the basket. That's it. Homesense was a little bit of a disaster. I don't know, I just didn't like what they had basically. They weren't, I don't know, it wasn't what I wanted, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I feel like Lewis is going to have to come with me to have a look to see how high and low he wants it as well, because obviously he's going to be the one using it, but then it's going to also be in the front room. So I don't know what to go for, but I'm currently just pulled up at the range. I'm going to run in here. I want to look at scrapbook stuff, and I also want to look at little wallpaper bits, obviously for the picture frames. So we'll see. I could also maybe have a look in B&M's at wallpaper stuff too, because I'm going to try and get to the town centre one because it's on the way home. Because I want to see if they've got the mug. We went to B&M's over the weekend on Sunday. They didn't have the mug, obviously. They didn't have the mug. So we're going to run in here. Won't be too long. I need to get ink for my scrapbooks and I can start doing some titles. I've not done a Temu order or anything quite yet, just because I knew I was coming here so I could see what they would have in stock basically. So I'm going to run in here, see what I find, and hopefully they've got some bits in wallpaper stuff. I love this wallpaper, but then there's this one, she's like textured. That's nice. It's currently Thursday and I actually haven't vlogged anything. I went to go and vlog in the car earlier on the way home from the gym and my camera fell off my camera mount. So happy about that. But anyway, I thought we would have just a quick little catch up because this week I feel is very boring. Can I help you? I've just popped the fire on, which is why you can hear crackling and see it looks like there's a fire on my face. It's because the fire's on the log burner. Because we are chilly willy, chilly willy. Good boy. I love you. He's actually sleeping majority of the night now. Like, he's literally sleeping until the morning. He woke me up at 6 o'clock this morning because he needed a poo. And then obviously I had a wee at the same time. But majority of the time he's sleeping till like 7 AM when Lewis is getting up for work, which I'm like, go on then. And then once he's had a wee and a poo and stuff, he'll jump in bed with me and have a quick cuddle. But I just thought I would show you, because obviously I haven't actually filmed anything since yesterday. I didn't even show you what I bought. So I bought Pablo's birthday presents, which you'll see when I come to arrange them and sort them out and whatever. I do also have these picture things, and I'm gonna, what time is it? It's 5:36, so Louis should be home in like 40 minutes, maybe a bit longer. He needs to nip to Aldi and get some chicken because I'm sure there's only one chicken breast in the pack that I've defrosted, because we usually bag it up into little bags. So these photo frames, you would have seen me show you them actually at the start of the week from B&M's. And these are what I'm using to pop in the Polaroids. I haven't yet printed the Polaroids because I don't know whether to do colours or whether to do black and white. Like, I'm really torn on that decision basically. And we can actually like hang these up as well on a little hook, which is always handy. And we can do them sideways. Oh, the thing is, because we've already got that print where it is, I could have done two sideways ones like that, but I don't think it'd look right because I feel like I'd need to mirror it on the other side. So I was thinking of doing them one like, like that side, like on either side of the thing, or we could even pop them in the bedroom. This is the wallpaper that I picked out actually. Don't know if it's going to show on camera like really well or not. That's just the wallpaper I've picked out to pop in the frames, and I've literally gotten so much. I don't know whether to do it lengthways or sideways. Because obviously sideways you don't really see the print as much, whereas if you did it like that, well, if you did it sideways you see the print a lot more, whereas if you did it lengthways you're not gonna. Dad's just bought a new pack of them. You better not be chewing them up. You've got toys everywhere.
Get a toy. Yeah, you be naughty boy. That's why you're licking.
Lewis has just restocked the basket of firelighters, and I've sent someone, no guesses who it might be, has just been in the basket because that's one of his favourite hobbies. The fire's already going out because apparently I can't light one that great, so that's cool. How do we open this, Pabby? Like that. And then that is the paper. So it is just A4. Right. I really need to decide how I want my Polaroids basically, because ultimately I'm like proper torn on it, but I've got way too much wallpaper here. I have so much, I can make several. Obviously I'm doing 2 like, but even still. Right, my scissors. I am rewatching Pretty Little Liars. Does anybody remember that? But yeah, I'm just going to cut this up and then we'll come back and chat, because I'm actually thinking of... So next week is Andrea's birthday, Lewis's mum's birthday, and I want to do a test run of a birthday cake that I want to make for Lewis for our birthday. And I was thinking of possibly doing a birthday cake on Saturday, because I'm not working Saturday, it's my Saturday off, and I was thinking of doing a birthday cake trial and obviously giving it to Andrea for her birthday on Saturday, because Sunday they're going out, and then next week is actually her birthday, but then there's no point giving it her on her birthday because then we're going to Auntie Ali's the following Sunday, and because it's her birthday, and Auntie Ali is actually a baker, so she bakes for a hobby, she enjoys it, and all of her bakes are so good, so there's no point me doing a cake knowing that we're going to Auntie Ali's next week, so I might as well do it this week so then she can enjoy it throughout the week for her birthday. I'm thinking that might be a better idea, but I was also thinking of doing one of these picture things for Andrea for her birthday, with like her and David in, her and the boys, whatever, and just doing a few little Polaroids in that. So I'm thinking that might be a cute little birthday present idea. So I need to get back to B&M's and potentially get another photo frame, or try and get to Homesense or something. I don't think I'm going to get to Homesense, to be honest. I probably should have had a look when I went yesterday and I completely forgot, so I'm going to probably just have to go to B&M's and pray for the best. But yeah, I'm going to crack on cutting this up. I'm going to continue watching Pretty Little Liars, and then we're going to sort out some Polaroids and everything like that. So come and end this vlog. It's currently Monday and I've still not ended it. I was going to do it yesterday, but I just didn't. Like, I don't even know what I filmed this week, to be honest. I feel like I'm just in the depth of winter uglies and I am struggling with it. It's actually not even funny. I just feel like I need a bit of like summer sun. I need the spring to come out. Like, look how pale I am. So I didn't pop any tan on over this weekend because I wasn't doing anything. Like, we weren't going anywhere. We didn't have any plans. So I just didn't bother popping on any tan. But I just look a mess. Oh, you've done that. Silly boy. A silly boy. And yeah, I just don't feel like myself, do you know what I mean? I feel like when you've got on like a nice little tan, a good little glowy face tan, all that kind of stuff, you always feel nice. I hate being pale in the winter. Do you mind? You're blocking the view. Oh, gorgeous boy. You just want to snuggle. Oh. What are you doing? Ow! Pablo, your paw's digging in my neck. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is that better? You're so silly. He's so cuddly in the morning, it's actually ridiculous. And then once it gets past like 12 o'clock, he couldn't care less. Like, don't get me wrong, he likes being tickled and whatever, but in the morning, he is a snuggly boy, aren't you? Hey, are you a snuggly boy in the morning? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yeah, so hopefully this week's a little bit better, but to be fair, I'm not actually doing anything this week in a sense of going anywhere, doing anything, simply because it's half-term week. So next week's video, again, will probably be like very homey. I don't really know what to do in that sense. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure that out, what we can do this week. But obviously you'll see that next week. I keep forgetting that I'm not starting a new vlog and I'm just ending last week's one because I've not yet ended it. So yeah, that's just my little update. So obviously because it's half term, it's going to be busy everywhere. I think I'm just going to be in the gym. I know. But this one, I don't even know what I've done, like what I've chatted about. I can't even remember. I think because I've worked quite a lot this week and Friday was like a back-to-back day from 10:30 AM till 9 PM at night. I was just like talked out, and it does get like that. That's why sometimes I can find it a little bit hard to talk on social media. Like, I'm just like, oh my god, because I am very much like, I don't mind being around people, I don't mind socialising, but once I've done my socialising, I get to a point where I'm like, I just want to be mute and like just sit in silence type of thing. So that's kind of like been my weekend. I've also due on. Should have came on yesterday, but it's still not arrived yet. It's going to end up coming today because randomly, right, I forgot what I was saying now. So yeah, sometimes I just don't want to like talk, and that's why I've not obviously ended the vlog this weekend yet. Saturday, Louis went to play golf. I did a few clips. I obviously baked the cake. And can I just say how hard that was? Like, oh, is he trying to start that van? Of course he is. He's got a really old van on his driveway. And clearly, they just piss about with cars 24/7. Like, they go through phases where they have like 10,000 cars and motorbikes and they fuck about with them all, and it's really annoying because I'm just like, do you want to chillax? Like, what's going on? We're not a car park, but apparently we are. But yeah, I thought I'd quickly show you as well. I don't even know what I'm even talking about in this section. I'm due on, so I should have come on yesterday, but at the moment, because I'm on the pill, I don't know why or for what reason. So I used to be like religiously 1 o'clock on a Sunday, right? I'd stop my pill on a Wednesday, and then it'd be 1 o'clock on a Sunday, I'd come on, like religiously. And then all of a sudden, I think more so since moving into the house, or even it could have been a little bit before, it's not coming until like a Monday night. Obviously that's great for me because it means I go short amount of time, because I would literally come on a Sunday and I won't finish until a Friday, which is literally almost a week, which is quite a long time I think compared to other people, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm not getting it until like Monday now. But to be fair, it does drag on a little bit longer and it doesn't finish until kind of like a Saturday-ish. So that's just really frustrating. So it's just like starting later but finishing later as well, which is hey ho. Anyway. But yeah, we went to sleep with a headache last night because of my period due on, and I've woken up with a headache again, so I'm gonna have to have some paracetamols. Like, it's just not really gone, and that's the frustrating part. Like, sometimes that happens to me quite often when I'm due on, and I don't know why. I don't know, it's really frustrating. But anyway, we had this parcel in the mail and I had no idea where it was from, so I was like having a nosy to see if it had like a return address on, because I always think like, where have some of them come from? And you won't believe what it is. I am so excited about this because I see everybody using it all the time, and obviously if you watched last week's vlog, you would have seen me and Alana actually talking about this. In fact, did we talk about it? No, we talk about it together, I think, because obviously we had the face masks on. But we have the new L'Oreal range, which I'm so excited for. And if I do like it, I probably will pick up the 4-pack. Because these are quite inexpensive. They're only like £3 something per mask, which I thought was quite a decent price. I'm not too sure how much the Medicube ones are. The Medicube. I'm not too sure how much the Medicube ones are. But these seem to work better. Like, these ones do actually go clear on your face, and it only lasts 90 minutes. So an hour and a half. Whereas them Medicube ones, me and Alana were sat there for like ages, what felt like for ages anyway, with them on. And it just gets a bit annoying at times, like you just want to take it off. So I'm excited to give this one a go. But we've actually got the Glass Skin Hydrogel Glow Mask and then the Glass Skin Liquid Cream. So I presume that you do the face mask first and then you pop on the liquid cream. So I'm very excited about this because I've wanted to give it a go. I've seen loads of people using it. I don't actually know who sent me this. Like, it seems to have come from L'Oreal themselves. There's like no other, do you like an influencer brand, if you will? Because sometimes the management teams can have your address and stuff like that, and they will obviously send you out PR. So yeah, I always wonder like, how the hell have I ended up with this? So we've got both of the products anyway to give a try, which I'm really excited for. I don't know when to do it though. Do I do it over the weekend maybe? I might do. I'll see. Because I want my skin to be nice for the weekend, you know, because I'm feeling like really dull, and obviously my skin's gone down quite a lot from my breakouts last week pre coming on period. My lashes and brows need doing. Like, my eyebrows are just getting like bushy again around here, if you can see. It's really annoying. My nails I need to do, but then I don't know when to do my nails because obviously we're going to Paris. We would have come home in a month's time, which is crazy. So I think that's again is like why I'm not really doing much, because I know that I've got a really exciting few vlogs that will be coming obviously in a month's time. So you can all get excited for those, and we can enjoy the homey chilled vibes for the next couple of weeks, because Paris isn't cheap, right guys? We're obviously going to Disneyland Paris and we still need to book it yet. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it's quite quiet, because when we do go to Disney, it will be obviously mid-March, because it'll be like in a month's time kind of thing. But also the new area, like the Frozen Land and everything, will be opening at the end of March. So I'm hoping that people are holding off booking Disneyland Paris until that area is open, because obviously people might still be going now, pre-planned trips, all that kind of cool. And obviously knowing that the Frozen Land is going to be opening at a certain time, it might deter people from going now, or like March time anyway. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's quiet, because I did see another girl post that I know. She went last weekend, and she said if you can afford to get fast passes, basically get them, which I'm not about to spend an extra £100 each just for a fast pass. Like, that's just not happening. I can't fathom doing that. I actually can't even look at myself in the viewfinder at the moment because I'm so pale that I just look horrible. Like, my face is morphing into my neck and everything. But we need to get to the gym at some point today. I'm just taking today slow, to be honest, because I don't really have much on. This week in general, I don't really have much on, to be fair. So I'm just taking it slow, as you do. If there is anything you want to see in the vlogs, like the weekly vlogs that I've obviously been doing, then let me know in the comments, because sometimes it's nice to hear suggestions and stuff like that. I do want to get to Primark at some point and just have a wander around, but again, because it's half term, I can't really go this week. I don't know whether to take a day out and go next week or not. I do know that my mum likes coming with me as well, but I don't know if she's not going to come midweek, and I'm thinking it might be quieter midweek. And obviously I have that luxury now where I can literally go whenever I have free time, and when I've got a gap in my day. But yeah, I don't really think we've got much on this week. It's Lucy's mum's birthday, and that's why I did the cake. It was technically, I wanted to do a test because I wanted to make one for Lucy's birthday, like the weekend before we go to Paris. I wanted to make one, a joint one for me and Lewis for Lucy's birthday. So I just thought, you know what, I'll do Andrea the cake, and that can be my test at the same time. Like, I'm still making it for someone, and obviously it's going to be a test. And to be honest, it turned out okay. My thing is, I expect anything I try and do to look how other people make it look on the internet, and how other people, they're literally a perfectionist at the art of cake decorating. That's not me. It's not my job. It's not something I do on the side. Do you know what I mean? I've never ever done it before. The first time I actually decorated a cake like that was at the event, and I wanted to give it a try because I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was quite nice. It's quite therapeutic, although I was getting very angry doing that because it's very freaking hard. It's not an easy task in the slightest, by the way. Like, it actually is quite difficult to do. So yeah, I need a smaller spatula. That's what I've discovered, because I feel like the one that I got from the range last week, it was just too bendy, and it just wasn't. I feel like I need a smaller one so it's more sturdy, and I feel like I do also need a cake scraper as well, which I think will be more handy than just the spatula. So that's what I've come to discover. Again, the food colouring, it was okay, but I did try to use the red, and I completely forgot that if you want the colour a deeper colour, you need to put it in the microwave. So I didn't put it in the microwave, and then I don't even know how to reset the product once it's been in the microwave. I'm not sure how to do it, so I might have to look into that if I wanted the red again, but I don't think I do. I don't know what colour to do mine and Lucy's cake anyway. But I was getting to that point where I'm like, I just want to pay someone at this point because I can't function. It's actually really hard, and it's enjoyable, but it's more so the piping detail that is more harder than anything, because it's actually really hard to like get the techniques right and stuff like that, and make sure enough's coming out. And then I used too small of a nozzle, and then I was pissed off at that, but I couldn't be arsed scraping it all off to then reset it all again, and I was just like, right, whatever. But my trick is, I saw online that if you are piping, put the icing into a piping bag, snip a hole, don't put a piping nozzle in that bag, leave it just with the hole, and then get another piping bag, snip that, put the nozzle in that one, and then put the piping bag that you filled inside of the nozzle one, because then if you want to change out the nozzle and use the same colour, all you do is take the bag off, switch the nozzle, good to go. So that was a really handy tip, because there was, so especially the second colour that I did, I ended up switching the nozzle about 2 or 3 times. Handy, very, very handy, because it just means you're not taking all of the buttercream out, all that kind of stuff. It was actually a really, really handy tip, and I quite appreciated that tip. But I found it difficult to keep squeezing and squirt out of the nozzle, and it was like getting to the point where it was hurting my hand, because I'm like focusing so much on like squeezing the product. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this weekly vlog. Obviously I didn't do much, sorry about that, but again, I was working quite a bit actually, to be fair, so it is what it is. Like, it has to come in roundabouts, doesn't it? I also haven't posted on Instagram for a while. I need to start that back up again. I've got a few outfit pictures. I just need to, it's just, I'm finding it really hard to want to post on there because obviously with YouTube, I feel like you don't have to look a certain way all the time. And like with Instagram, I feel like I'm struggling a lot with my self-image, and like no matter, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because the sun has disappeared for months on end and I'm just in like a seasonal depression state or what. I really don't know. I just don't feel like myself, and I know I chatted about it the other week and I keep saying it, but it's just my life at the moment, and I just don't know what is going on. Like, to be fair, this hair isn't helping. Like, just look how dark my hair is. Like, it's just not me. And although I really enjoyed how my hair looked last time I got it done, it's just not me. And I'm getting my hair done in just less than a month. It's before we go to Paris. And I'm going back scalp bleach. That's it, I'm doing it. I'm going back scalp bleach because it's just me, and like, that's probably another reason why I'm just not feeling myself at the minute. Like, it's adding to this. Like, it's just not me. It's not me in the slightest. And like, when I get scalp bleach, yes, I do have like a block line where my root is. I still have that now, like in some areas where my bleach, like, it's not, do you know what I mean? But then it takes less time to grow out. So I'm going to go back scalp bleach. I really like scalp bleach, as you can tell. And I just think it's more me. I love it, and that's what we're doing. I feel like myself again. But Pablo is currently shredding his toy and getting fluff all over the place. But yeah, I love you and leave you for this weekly vlog, and I will see you all again next week for another video.